you're doing well. I know I haven't made a video in a while. I apologize. I've been very inconsistent, but there is a good reason to make a video today for sure. Bitcoin Cash looks like it just went live on Coinbase, and in the short amount of time that it's been available, it's dramatically increased. Like on my phone, maybe it came out like an hour ago or something. I think I got the message. I forget. I think this is like 5:04. It says on here. I don't know, 4:45 or 5:04, whatever. But it came out right, and the current price was around I think like 2,000 or something. And look at this, like in 1 hour, like it was riding 3,000. And this time when I looked at it, I was like, oh, cool. When Bitcoin forked, I held Bitcoin before August 1st, which was the whole SegWit. And I was like, I'm just gonna hold on to my Bitcoin that I have, and just like see what happens. And then of course Coinbase took a while to give you the coin, but now you have it now, which is awesome. But I thought it was supposed to go live January 1st, but I think it started a little bit earlier, which is fine. But if you look, pretty much around when it came out, it was around 3,000, and I was like, I'm gonna keep it just to see what happens because I think it's cool to have an extra coin on Coinbase. I want more diversity. I was kind of thinking of selling it and then just buying Bitcoin. But like clearly, it was a good thing I did now because like 518, 520, it goes from 3,000 to 8,500 in like a minute, like literally like a minute. Like this is all between, like look at this thing, 518 run up, 519, 520, 521, 523. Like just like in a couple minutes, it ran up ridiculous, more than almost doubled, or more than doubled, sorry. Almost tripled is what I meant to say. That's insane. That is insane. And Bitcoin, of course, dipped because it looks like people pulled their money out of Bitcoin. So I actually bought that dip. So I bought a little around 16.5. I didn't quite catch it when it went to this ultra low of 15,000. It was so quick. I haven't realized it. I wasn't paying attention for sure. So no worries though. 16.5 is decent because so far I've seen it up to almost like 20, right? Yeah, it's like 19.8, 19.9. So it's like 4,000 lower, which is good enough. I try to time the dips as best I can, but Coinbase is not like a good live trading app, kind of like GDAX is, but or live trading platform like GDAX is. But I do the best I can, and I'm mobile, so I'm at work, so I'm doing this while I work. So I mean, I'm trying to make it any way I can. But this is like insane. And then Ethereum was like hitting all-time high, like 860. It's like this thing, man. I remember when I bought this at $40. Like, where's $40 at? Like right around here, like in this area. I bought this around $40, and when it ran up to like 400 for the first time, like 1,000%, I was like, that is insane. And now it's like at 800, a little over 800. Like these coins are moving so damn fast. And then like Litecoin had a big ass jump. Like I bought it around like the 50-ish, and like nothing was happening for days. And then just out of nowhere shot up. But I had spent uh some of my Litecoins, like because I use my Swift card, I'll buy stuff because like that's the beauty of this cryptocurrencies. It's cash, it's investment, it's store of value. It's got a diverse appeal to it, but all the way up to almost $400, 330 or so. But that's like it was such a high increase for this coin. And now Bitcoin Cash is on the scene, and it's huge. So this is like I literally had when the coin split, when I got my coin, I have like 0.02 or something like that. It was something small, right? Or point 0.09 or something like that. And it was around like $300 worth of the coin. So I didn't have that much Bitcoin at the time. I probably had like $300 worth of Bitcoin or Satoshis, whatever you want to say, around the time of the split. And then that whole time when it split, the value was going up, and I never had my coin because Coinbase never gave me access to it. So it's bad because they didn't give me access to it, but it's good because that kind of forced me to hold on the coin, and now it's fucking worth $8,500. I think that was a pretty good turnout because that $300 turned to about $900 in like a couple minutes. Like a few minutes prior, I just recently got $300. I'm like, cool. Like that's great. Like I just got an extra $300. And then a few minutes later, it shoots up to $900. I'm like, Jesus, like. So I think when Coinbase for sure, like when new exchanges get a new coin, like people get hyped, but Coinbase for sure, because I think it's like, or it is the largest cryptocurrency exchange. I've been hearing rumors that Coinbase is going to add some more. I don't know what coins yet, but like I'm willing to bet, like when some of those coins come on, people are going to jump on it just because there's such a large user base for Coinbase that there's so many people that can buy those tokens, those coins. So just keep that in mind. Like I'm for sure gonna be interested. I'm hoping they put on Dash. Dash is fucking ridiculous. Dash rose 12,000% like in 1 year. I don't know if I can look at it on here or not. I can't remember. I don't use this site very much. I apologize. Yeah, 1,200. Yeah, so this thing ran in 1 year 12,000%, which is fucking insane. And like I even like got I'm trying to download this one app, Lawnmower. I don't know if y'all maybe heard of it, where you can buy cryptocurrencies. It's kind of like Robinhood in the sense where like I guess they don't charge you fees or something, but you can buy like all these coins on it. I don't know if you can all see that. Let me look at my camera. But it's uh it's there's like a dozen or more coins on here. But like Dash on this thing on a 1 year chart, it's at 10,900% right now. 10,900%. That's insane. That is insane. Could you imagine telling someone you got 5-digit return in 1 year? 5 digit. Five. Like people brag if they get double-digit returns, rare to get triple-digit returns. That's 5 digit, 10 over 10,000. Jesus. Like these coins are insane. And it's the trend, because it's not really the coin so much. Well, it is the coin, like depending on which one it is, but it's the technology. Blockchain is gonna change everything. It already is changing everything. It's been changing everything. Banks are already adopting it. Companies adopt it. You can buy a Tesla with Bitcoin. You can do whatever the hell you want with this stuff. It's crazy. So I hope you all are staying interested in it for sure. I mean, don't as always, don't just take my word for it. Like do your research for sure before you get invested. This is risky. Look at this thing, Jesus. 3,100 to about 8,500. Jesus. But anyway, I'm gonna try to keep making videos in the future. My day trading is honestly slowing down a little bit because of work and like my funds are going down. I haven't stayed as consistent. I've been kind of sloppy, so I might ease back on it just a little bit, especially with the holidays. Like I bought gifts and stuff like that, and I gotta go fly out to Utah, so I'm spending more money. So maybe like January into February, I'm gonna pick back more into it once the holidays kind of pass. But I mean, I'm gonna still stay consistent. I'm gonna still wake up early every day. Even if I don't trade, I'm gonna like look at trades. I'm gonna like paper trade in my head or something like that. I'm gonna watch the stocks because I don't want to lose like all the work progress that I've done up to this point. I might not be perfect, but I'm learning every day. So I hope y'all stay consistent. And again, sorry it's been a minute. But with that though, I'm trying to make this video short as possible. I just want people to see this and be like, oh damn, it's time to fucking download Coinbase. Like go on your phone, download it, set it up, get on one of these coins. Always invest what you can afford to lose. Never start with a big number. I guarantee people are gonna see this and they're gonna want to put their whole paycheck into it. No, do not fucking do that. All right. Put into it what you could afford to lose. Always start with what you could afford to lose. That way, heaven forbid, if you do lose it, you can still pay your rent. You can still buy groceries. You can still go out. You can still have a life. You don't want to lose everything and then you're screwed. Not a lot of people have like a savings built up, myself included. I'm working on that. I'm trying to do better and better. But like statistically, not a lot of people have a savings on it, and it's definitely don't have enough for retirement. So be careful when you get into this stuff. Start with a small amount. I started Robinhood with $20, $20 in my Robinhood, and I just built it up there, and I got close to 3,000. I was lucky on my investments, like they had really good returns. But I mean, that just shows you like starting point. Like you can start really low, and the advantage of Robinhood was no fees. So I purposely chose that app because I didn't want to pay any fees. And that's really what saved me. But anyway, Coinbase, trying to keep it on cryptocurrencies. Um, If like my thing is, you go back to my videos. I might maybe do that just to show people. But the first time I bought Bitcoin was like $1,100. So I know I didn't get anywhere in the single digits like some people did. But I mean, when I first bought it, shoot, it was way back here. Where's it at? Probably right around, let's see, 1,100. I have to look at my phone, but probably right around here in like April, which actually sounds about right. I think the first time I bought it was in April. And now look at this thing. It's almost at 20,000. It's ridiculous. But I think it's going to be interesting because the Dow Jones, which is the largest index, and it's one of the most popular ones. You got NASDAQ, S&P 500, and the Dow Jones. The Dow Jones, I think, is around 25,000 or something like that right now. And when Bitcoin passes that, and Bitcoin hasn't even been around 10 years, and the Dow Jones has been around like decades, maybe even longer. I don't even know. I have to look into it, but Bitcoin less than 10 years is going to have more, is going to be worth more than the Dow Jones, which has been an index that has been around forever. That's insane to think about. This is how fast technology moves. This is why people need to get involved. And I'm happy to say, like, I forget what I was watching, but I watched like a lot of news channels and like documentary stuff, but like more of the younger crowd, like millennials and stuff who don't get involved in investing are getting involved in cryptocurrencies, which is interesting because it's technology and the technology is the millennials like greatest gift, like they're growing up with this stuff. It's amazing. But it's incredible, not only does everything improve faster, your money grows faster too. So like this is definitely something to think about. If I haven't convinced you on it yet, at the very least, just watch some videos. I watch so much YouTube, read so many articles through Google, go through apps. I talk to people. I like talking about this stuff. I'm very interested in it. So I hope any advice I can give you all is going to benefit you guys. Like I said, if you look at my past videos, I've been talking about it for a little bit. I bought it around $1,000, and damn, this is just like I'm not even trying to brag. That's just such a good return that you all could be getting on your investment as well. Everyone's afraid this thing is a bubble. My opinion is everything's a bubble at some point. You know what I mean? Bitcoin will rise up and come down and collapse or correct or whatever. And when I see that happen, I'm gonna buy that dip. I'm gonna buy that fat dip, and I'm gonna love it because it might take like a year. Who knows? Might take months. Might take even less, but it'll correct back, start on the rise up, and I know it has the potential to go past 20,000 now. Because at the moment, all-time high is 20,000, so it can go even beyond that. So, and then plus there's other coins to get into. The whole space itself, the cryptocurrency space is growing. So it's just something to get into. Like like I said, start with the little, don't go crazy. If it does crash, don't freak out. Most people that are smart that have been in this game a long time understand then that's when they're ready to buy because they're getting a huge discount on their investment. And that's how you got to think about it. The buy low, sell high mentality. You always got to be thinking about that. But if you're just investing, you really just want to buy low and then hold on to it and then just kind of hit that dip, let it ride up, hit another dip, right up, hit another dip, right up. You're doing a better job getting your average on your returns. So just keep that in mind. But anyway, not trying to ramble on this. I really want to post this video because I really want people to see like this shit happened today, like an hour ago, and they need to get on it. So anyway, peace till the next video. How the hell do I close this shit off? There we go. All right, later.